Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I have not been uploading in a while. I was too lazy, frankly. But yeah, I'm back, and today I will be showing you the most powerful balloon. We'll be using Sandbox for this because we have unlimited money to try to defeat it. And I know you might be thinking, well, yeah, it's just the ZOMG. But it is not the ZOMG indeed, and you will see why very shortly. So, we'll start putting up a defense for it, including a fan club with 10 dart monkeys. I guess we can have 2 just so that the ability is cooldown. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and there's 10 dart monkeys. Next we'll be getting snipers because they get the maximum amount of poppage. We'll make sure to get a few snipers here. These should be able to help pop it. I'll put up a couple of glaive gods. Sorry, I almost upgraded that to a boomerang thrower, or a hypersonic thrower. Oops. Sorry. Alright. So we got a couple of them up. Next we'll be putting a few blade maelstroms in, just to make sure that it'll die. And heck, we'll even put in a 16 tack shooter. Up next, some Bloon Jitsu Masters, complete with distracting. And then we'll put up a glue gunner up front with the glue striker ability, so that he'll go down. Then we'll get a couple of super monkeys up. And then we'll get a couple of never miss targetings up, just to ensure that it'll die. And then we'll put up a village like that. Yeah, we'll even make it a monkey town, so that they have an HQ. Nah, apprentices are overrated. Let's see. Oh, whoops, sorry. Wrong path. Wait, no, it was the right path, sorry. Why do we keep messing up? Very, very quiet. I apologize. Let's get a couple of engineer overclocks up, just to ensure that we can win. No loss possibility. We'll even add a 4th tier balloon shipper here. Actually, you know what? We'll put 2 of them up. I guess we can put an ice tower here to further the stalling. And finally, we're going to put up 3 laser cannons. Oh, wait. Sorry, I forgot to put up 1, 2, 3, four subs, and I didn't even realize I placed that, but the Spike Storm will help. Oh, who am I kidding? I forgot. Buccaneers. We'll get an aircraft carrier and a destroyer. Alright. And there we go. I think this will be a good defense for it. Alright, so the secret tower, or the secret balloon, is the regen lead balloon. Not camo, because then it can easily be popped. But as you can see, absolutely nothing here is popping it. However, it is permanently stalled using those two abilities. Actually, it's moving very, very slowly. But, as you can see, it is pretty much unbeatable. Here, we'll even put up for reference. Not even the 0-0 Dart Monkey can beat it. That's how good it is. And then there we go. As you can see, not even a Super Monkey fan club can beat it. Not even the Blade Maelstroms can complete it. Ghoulish Strike? Nope. Spike Storm? Plausible. But as you can see, it did not work. We'll even overclock some of the towers just to show you. See? Absolutely nothing's working. Look, as you can see, it uses the ability, and it doesn't even stall it. Or it doesn't even work. Alright. Oh, geez, we should probably sell that so that we have enough money to put up more. These. Let's sell him. This is the reason that you don't see this in normal gameplay. In Bloon's Tower Defense battles, they happened to nerf it to the point where it actually could be popped. It's also really easy on that because it's exactly the same as a normal lead, except it regrows its layers. See, even these robo-monkeys can't handle it. And it's gone. See, absolutely nothing here was able to beat it. So how do you ask, do you defeat one of these legendary balloons? Well, I'm here to show you just a few ways that you can deal with this. Here. Oh, wait, it'll probably be faster if I just restart the level, to be honest. Alright, so I'm gonna show you one way for each tower to defeat it. Because I am a professional at this game. Maybe not professional, but I'm good enough to defeat a regen lead balloon. Unlike you people who have to watch this. These aren't quite as dangerous as camo regrow red balloons, but they're pretty close. Alright.
What you doing?
Game.
Hey, babas. Ladies, how are you? Lady kitties.
Hey, Shiva Smilers.
This is the ladies.
The babies.
The babies, the baby ladies.
Yes.
Good girl.
Alright, so that was my matter. And yeah. So first, we'll show the Juggernaut ability. Not really an ability, but as you can see, it can even multiply the special enemy. So you're gonna need like 5 of these guys. That's how overpowered they are. Because I already showed you that a 0-0 Dart Monkey is unable to defeat this rush, which is pretty overpowered. But yeah, as you can see, that's how you defend one of those. Up next is the Ring of Fire. A lesser used tower, but it is very useful for popping regen leads. As you can see, I can send like 1,000,000 of these things and none of them will get through. And yeah, so that's that one. Up next is the sniper. You must use at least a deadly precision in order to use this correctly. So yeah, I just have stun Moabs in case like one pops into a Moab or something. Yeah, see, they're able to defeat nearly infinite of them. Yeah, there you go. So that's that tower. Up next is the lovely boomerang thrower. For this one, you need precisely 3 hypersonic boomerang throwers, also known as the turbocharges. And yeah, here. See? They might start to get overwhelmed. That's when you just do this. Turn them into crazy throwers. And then you just... Alright, so that's how you defeat one with the legendary boomerang throwers. Up next is the legendary ninja. Now this one, you have to use that ability in order to slow it down enough to where you can kill it immediately. Alright, so up next is the bomb tower. Wait, whoops, put it too close to the track. So what you want to do with one of these is get about, I'd say like 15 or so bomb towers and upgrade them all to Moab Maulers, or Moab Assassins rather, so that you get their abilities. Because a little known secret about this, these things are known for their massive Moab popping power. That's why everyone obviously uses them. But, as you can see, they can defeat it with, like, little to no effort. See? Just make sure they don't get too close to the bomb towers, otherwise they'll regrow out of control. Now up next is the legendary ice tower. Also known as the ice monkey in some of them. So what you need 1 absolute 0, and then you use its ability to slow it down enough to where the tower can easily deal with it. And as you can see, it immediately sent it to blue. Up next is the glue gunner. What you're gonna need is a... Oops, put it too close to the track once more. You have to put it this far away from the track and have it as 4-2. And then you put up one of those, and boom. Now as you can see, you might want something to deal with the steadily regrowing balloons, because otherwise you're going to end up with massive lead rushes. But yeah. Alright, so up next is the Moab Pirate from the Monkey Buccaneer. So if your opponent sends like 3 of them, you're going to want a few Buccaneers to handle that. Make sure, once again, that the balloon does not hit the towers, and that you have to use that ability once more. As you could see. So, and then we have this one, where you put them in a flight pattern like that, and then they send a few of these at you, right? So as you can see, a few of them will get popped, but it's not enough, so you have to use a nuke. Little did we know these were North Korean fighter planes. Alright, up next, you're gonna want one of these that has sacrificed 5 apprentices so that he is able to pop all of the lead balloons. As you can see, at a low affordable cost, you too can pop unlimited lead balloons. Alright, so up next is the regular apprentice. Some might say, but wait, he's too weak, he won't be able to do it. But as you can see, yeah, because as you can see, he just multiplies them. And then some are geniuses and put them back here. Oops, wrong side, that would actually be useful, but they put a summon whirlwind back here. And as you can see, your opponent sends 1 lead balloon at you. If this was Bloon's tower defense battles, but for this one, they would send that. And while 1 might do that, like just die immediately, they send you one with like 20, and poof. You end up with massive lead rushes. Or they'll just use the Tempest Tornado and send them to the next level. Might want to get rid of the strong balloons first. Because, yeah, these are a bit harder to control because they can't get blown back. But yeah, as you can see, they just massively multiply the balloons instead. As you can see, you just quickly get crushed. So what do you do about that, you might ask? Simple. You put up 1 fire... Oh wait, sorry. Whoops. You put up 1 summon Phoenix to deal with them. As you can see, they'll do that, and then your summon Phoenix will be able to rain fire upon them. Up next is the legendary village. You upgrade this all the way that way, so that for a low price of about $26,000, you can easily deal with unlimited lead balloons as long as they're not layered with like a ZOMG or something like that. Ouch. But as you can see, one of these can actually deal with the ZOMG fairly well for 1 tower. And the fact that it's not even an offensive tower. Hey, Smiley. Smiley's my cat, by the way. She likes to break into my recordings. But yeah, as you can see, it popped one of the BFBs, even though it was literally just supposed to pop the lead. Pretty cool, huh? Now, the banana farm doesn't have an actual way to defend. But as you can see, you can upgrade them and make money, enough money to buy the other defenses. Now, you're gonna want at least 3 artillery battery mortars. Make sure they're pointing away from the track so that these explosions don't cause regrowth. But yeah, this gives them a special ability to deal with one regrow, or to deal with infinite of these guys. As you can see, there's a ton of them. And then if I would have spread those out, they would have been able to beat it. Here, I'll place a couple more so that we have some of them ready. Oh, they're already ready. So, as you can see, they get popped straight to the green layer, and then you can slowly waste away the balloon. And that'll do it for the mortar. Up next is the Dartling gun. For a very low price, you can, well, this one actually has two ways. For a low price, you can get a Ray of Doom that can handle a few of these leads. As you can see, it does have trouble though, because, like, it's not powerful enough to deal with them. And if you're really difficult at being accurate with these, then I wouldn't recommend using them. Because as you can see, they slowly start regrowing the balloons. But instead of using those, you can use a legendary Hydra rocket pods, or Bloonary denial system, sorry. Once again, you want to make sure these are pointing away from the track. So then you get like 1,000,000 of these. It can defend up to 100 of these. As you can see, just completely dealt with that. Alright, so that's going to do it for those guys. Up next is the legendary, what was it? The legendary Spike Storm. You're going to have to use this to defend against one of these, because otherwise you're probably going to die, because you won't have enough spikes. See? Dealt with them. And then we have the legendary Razor Rotors. Now, you're going to want to make sure to have this in pursuit so that it gets the maximum lead damage possible. As you can see, it does make sure to carefully pop these balloons. It might leave a few behind, but don't upgrade it to the Apache because that can't deal with leads at all anymore. Alright, so that's going to do it for that tower. And up next is the Engineer. You're going to want to make sure to have it at Cleansing Foam and not Balloon Trap, because those things get crushed by these towers. Or not towers, but the lead balloons. And yeah, this will get rid of the lead layer of them. So then, it also gets rid of their regrow, which is the key reason why they're easily beatable now. Alright, and finally we have the Bloon Chipper, which you're going to want to make sure to have at 4-2. Make sure to have like 3 of them. And yeah. And then you can watch as these balloons are slowly wasted by the sheer popping power of these towers. And finally, we have the Submarine. Now these, you're going to want to be really careful of not to upgrade them to the Bloontonium Reactor, because that doesn't pop anything, it just removes camo, obviously. But yeah, say your opponent's just sending an all-out rush. As you can see, they'll start sending random attacks, but they won't do enough to it. So that's when you just use the first strike capabilities. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this showcase of how to deal with not camo, but regen lead balloons. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want more videos like this, and yeah, don't subscribe to LTK Vortex, he's bad.